Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we're trying to disprove the testimony of a ventriloquist dummy, which was not something I ever expected to have to do in my life, but here we are. Okay, so I saved just so, in case, you know, crash or something. Alright, time to go to work. Maybe that I was waiting that night for Regina, so we pressed that. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night, and then we got made fun of. No, that's not the one that we got made fun of on, I don't think. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. Said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben, you got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trillo. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trillo. Mr. Quist, I'd prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom. Okay, yeah, we did all this already. There's got to be something wrong with this bit of testimony, but what is it? Nothing especially... we said that one. Ben's half of the comedy acts. I hate to say it, but Ben's part of your little act is coming off as a bit stale. Phoenix, not the point. I'm sure that if a pro was to review your work, he would... Ow! You're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? We probably deserve to get whipped on that. Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should know better. Ow, 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 that hurts. That should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness. I'm sure the shirt was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. This is where we got made fun of. Right? No, I could mistake someone wearing those ridiculous symbols. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere. I agree, but do we have the proof to make something stick? All we can do is try, right, Nick? We've got to have something that will prove useful. What do we have? What? We have the attorney's badge. I don't see that helping. Nope. Okay. Anything in here? No, it's not really related to what they're talking about. Silk hat was one of the symbols. Okay, we'll stick that in our back pocket. No. There's the 3 symbols, right? That might come up later. We have the broken bottle. The map of the Big Berry Circus. I don't think that comes into play just yet. Berry Big Circus Big Top. Master's room, cafeteria. Money the Monkey. I don't think, I don't know that Money the Monkey is going to come up in this particular part of our argument. Maybe that night I was waiting. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. I think that's the only time she's mentioned. I don't think the ring would come up. Time is at the 10:15. I think we came up with like 10:10 was when he supposedly saw Max walk by. That's not gonna help, and that's not gonna help. Alright, I've narrowed it down to 2 things. There are 2 things I think that could help me. The broken bottle, which kind of shows that they didn't have a friendly relationship, but I feel like we already discussed that. Silk hat, made to order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness found at the scene of the crime. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max that night in the plaza. I'm gonna press that. I saw Max coming out of the big top. Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance of the tent the entire time. Makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. Okay. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. So that was like the 10:10 thing. I said good evening, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. So you testified that you said good. Yeah, we did all this. Obvious good night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Oh my god, stop. Prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act out of the courtroom. There's gotta be something wrong with this testimony. I think this. What did we get out of this? Did we get another line of testimony? I don't think so. Isn't that a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? How's it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? If it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Proof is everything in the world. You should have learned that. There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence? Ah, okay. I think it does want the broken bottle. I just am not sure. What, bluffing is everything in the world, but I'm sure you already learned that one. I guess I can give it a shot. I'm absolutely sure I saw him. I saw him accidentally in Galactica on the scene. You're 100% absolutely sure of what you just said. I told you already. Geez, I'm 100% absolutely sure. Yep. The ridiculous symbols is going to get us made fun of. Exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? You're going to ask again, I'll answer with the chorus. Everyone together now. Silcat, cloak, white roses. I keep forgetting the cloak for some reason. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere. Alright, I don't think it's the hat. I think it's the bottle. But I don't know necessarily where. Alright, this is a complete stab in the dark. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm not confident about this. The music stopped. Ah, yes! Okay, cool. This is gonna get us going. Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. It wasn't a big deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head. Ah! That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? This isn't... I don't know if this helps our case. Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch. Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. That's a good point. I hadn't considered that part of it. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just... Well, I don't know if he said anything super lewd. He kind of held back. Would just up and say good evening to his rival. Ah! He's saying this witness is lying. That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene. I didn't tell a single lie, honestly. You did tell a lie. That's enough from you, Mr. Quist, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? He didn't see anyone. He saw the defendant. He saw a different person. He saw not the defendant, because that hurts our case. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to come to this conclusion, but like, I don't think he made up seeing someone. And yeah, I'm gonna say he saw a different person. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. Well, what? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all, which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. I'm looking at this picture and I feel like I see lipstick. Like really dark red lipstick. That's not Max, is it? Maybe a little bit. This is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world, you? Would the defense kindly explain who it was that Trillo saw that evening, then? I feel like there's only one person he would have seen walking in that direction, because out of all the people we have, Mo is already back in his room. If I'm remembering correctly. It wasn't Max. So that leaves Russell and Regina. I don't think it would have been Regina. I think that would have been a very different conversation. It's gotta be. Do we have anyone else here? And the monkey. No, because the monkey came and stole the ring. That's gotta be it. There's just no one else. One thing I've never been good at is I kind of leave all possibilities open and then shrink them down. And a lot of times in these games, you have to start with just like, what is even possible? Like, start from the very least of what's possible and work your way out. Sometimes that works in my favor. Very often it makes things harder than they need to be. Okay. I'm gonna go, I think it's gotta be Russell. There's just no one else. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there's only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. No, Your Honor. It is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist. Order! How do you respond to this? Well, wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica. No. That's crap. That's crap, and you know it. I think it's high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. If they were wearing Maximilian's things, there wouldn't have been a single question about it. You are lying. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry? The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols? Oh my god, Phoenix. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them by now. Here we go again, everyone, all together now. Oh no, we're playing him. Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? Miss Von Karma? Do you have clear evidence that this person the witness saw was the defendant? Well, If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Did we survive day 1? Yes, I think we finally won a point in this. It is very unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but... What? Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. Oh. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. I would imagine it'd be Mo. Right? Because Mo was the witness. Alright, go ahead and save. Huh. 11:54 a.m. This is Sweetie. You have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Well, his hat and cloak are up, just hanging there. Exactly, he told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, Sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means... It means the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Why? See, even though I think I don't even know who I suspect. I feel like Ben and Trillo are the obvious suspects, but I can't even begin to guess where this is going. Fabulous, it's fabulous possibility. Well done, Nick. However, Sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, Wow, Max, I never thought of it. Like, a lot of that. You should be a detective or something. Oh, well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up, magician or president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Alright, back in court. Which, it has to be Mo. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well, I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? I should just call him a pitiful clown. Oh, he's so sad. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. And Wes Clown, did he start doing the Fresh Prince theme song? Some of this text goes by a little too fast. Name and occupation. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear the pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Oh. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? But a couple of clowns were up to no good. It goes by fast, but I caught them. Your name? Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 the day of the murder, correct? Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls, will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafari. Nope. Without the humor, please. Okay. Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. What you witnessed, okay. Go. I know, I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I've been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try and make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? What? Aren't we the ones who are supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness. Huh? Who will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over? Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You'll really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you, I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe. Oh, God. Oh, please tell me at some point there's a conversation that just goes back and forth between Mo and Gumshoe. I need that. I just need that in my life. Now that's been settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk to you as long as you want. What you witnessed. Hey, the murder after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. Uh-oh. And we just admitted that we beat someone over the head. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. Oh! You caused this clown to stray from the facts. I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Is this supposed to prevent me from just, like, pressing every statement? The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. Okay. Is there anything to press there? We know that's probably true based on... Oh my god, this is difficult. Based on Ben, we know that's probably true. I'm not going to press that just yet. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I'm not pressing that. Nuh-uh. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Okay, I kind of want to press that, too. Okay, so what was that? That was... I should get a notebook for this. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. Mo's testimony, what he told us yesterday, are kind of different. Oh no! That was a week ago! What did he tell us? It'd probably be cheating to go back to the video, wouldn't it? He's gotta pinpoint what's changed. You can do it, Nick. Did he not say... Okay. Let's straight back to my room. That we know is true. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I'm not pressing that. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. I feel like there's... I can't put my finger on... Alright. We'll just see. You just happened to glance out the window. You could say that. You could also say I peeked out, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls? Oh, crap. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Let it rest or keep pressing. Oh, do I maybe, like, if I press something stupid? Why do I feel like that's wrong? What did he say? What did he say last time? Did he say... I swear he mentioned looking out the window, but not... Like, was it because he saw something or heard something? Alright, learning experience. Exactly why did you look out your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Ah, here we go. Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. There we go. So, yeah, it was. He went to the window with a reason. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot. Your Honor, the witness looked out his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? That's not something you forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. And we'll just have to have him revise it in the next episode. Okay, at least we made it through that. I'm curious if this is going to be a thing for the rest of the game, where you can't just, like, press everything for no reason, and you actually have to think about each action. That would hurt me a lot, because I'm used to just pressing everything, but it would kind of make things a bit interesting. So, anyway, that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.